Hey everybody, Jacob Scooters Lawn Care. Today I want to go into something that I thought was a very interesting topic. It was how do you go into a new market? How do you go into something like Florida where you don't know anything? And I'm not saying I've got the best answer for this, but it brings up a great conversation. Going into a new market would be just like so many people starting brand new businesses in lawn care or whatever the service field may be, is when you go out and you start, there's some homework you need to do first. You need to know a little bit about what's going on. You need to do some market research, and you need to try to get off on the right foot right off the get-go. So why I thought this was so great is it gave us the opportunity to talk about when you start your lawn care business. All these people are asking about pricing services and this and that. How do you do it? Well, honestly, it isn't as hard as I originally thought when I started, even though I don't take the steps that I would today, but it's just because a difference of knowing some new things. But you can very easily go out first, like I said, market research, price your competition, have a family friend or something call and get estimates, or you call and get estimates on a for sale property, something like that. I mean, I don't know. Price out the services of your competition so you know where they're at. Start figuring out what happens in this certain area, in your area. The other thing, I know this is really hard. It was really easy for me because I'd already been in business, but when you're new, this is gonna be harder, but you could still do it. Network. Go to a mower shop. I literally came down here to buy a mower to get things started, and there was a lawn and landscape guy standing right there, has a big lawn and landscape business. I started talking to him. We had lunch later that week. I asked him about, hey, what do I need to know for this area of the field of what I'm wanting to do in Florida? What's the going rate? What's the low baller rate? What's the high end rate? How do people do this? How do people do this, that, and the other? And I took notes. So I didn't go into something I didn't know. And I didn't just talk to him, I talked to one other person too that has a larger landscape company servicing, several hundred properties here in my area, down here. And then I didn't stop. So we did that much networking. After that, I said, you know what, I want to know more. I want to network even more. And next week we're meeting with another larger company down in this area that was somebody I met down in Service Autopilot. He knew someone in this area and he connected me. And making these connections, you're taking a shortcut to knowing stuff. You don't need to be recreating the wheel if you're starting your lawn care business. You don't need to be trying to figure it out all on your own, make it all your way. Find out exactly what everybody's doing, figure out how you're gonna make it better, what you're gonna do different, and expand off that. Don't shoot yourself in the foot by trying to learn it all yourself, because it's just a waste of time. There's other people out there doing it successful. There's people in Florida making tons and tons of money. There's people back home in Illinois making tons and tons of money. There's people in every state that has grass that is offering the services that we are offering, making tons of money. You don't need to go out and figure it out all on your own. So market research, network with people, and then just kind of break down your area. If your area is large, figure out an area you're gonna serve. What we found in this area that we're in now, we're kind of spread all over town. Now, for marketing purposes, we're going to refine it down to 2 really tight areas that we're just gonna cover with marketing until we get as much in those areas, and then we're going to expand from that. Instead of speckling it all over and wishing for density, which that's what we did in Springfield. In Springfield, it worked. Here, I want to try to have a little bit more systematic. So those are some of the points I would think to starting a new business, learning a new area, that are going to really help you. And don't feel... Back home when I started a business, I was afraid to ask anybody bigger than me what to do. But now that I know, you might get people that don't want to talk to you and not answer your questions, but the majority of people, if they aren't a complete piece of, whatever, they're going to be willing to share the information with you. Everybody that is in this business doing well knows that there's a lot of work going around, and it's... another person out there is not going to be the end of the world, especially when they know someone's coming into the market competing on a high-end level, not competing on a, hey, I'll do $10 cut level, if you know what I mean. So those are some steps I thought about for breaking into the market, starting your new business, and making it clear to you where you need to be, what you need to be doing right off the get-go. I want to end this with, since we talked about some market research, don't go out and just get the prices from everybody and copy it 100%. You need to build your business off your costs, and don't just build it off, if you're starting a brand new business, plan on where you want to go. Do you want to be huge? Do you want to stay solo? And when you start the brand new business, price this work what it's going to have to be when you're huge to cover all your costs. Don't price it how it is when you're solo. You fix it for where it needs to be right up front. Sell all the way till you get to that point, and keep kicking butt, guys. Everybody, this is Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Have a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon. Please like and subscribe, comment, let me know what you like and what you think.